Hey everybody, I thought I would do a review on this device. I've used it quite a bit and used it on a bunch of other people. First of all, one thing I want to say is this is not a iTeraCare wand versus Healy. They are two frequency devices. They are very different. There's not really competition. Some people view it as that. I think it's a lack of understanding what the device is. And also I would like to say I love this device. I'm actually making great money selling it. I'm not necessarily promoting it as a business because I think there's some sketchy aspects of the way the company is running the business that they're going to have issues with. But super cool and fun and very easy. So what is this device? It's the iTeraCare wand. It shoots a frequency. Will go about a foot through your body. It's simple. I turn it on, boom, like that, right? And the single frequency that shoots is a frequency, the same frequency as healthy cells. So it's a very powerful device. You just point it at different parts of your bodies. Sometimes you'll use it on the meridian points first, hands, bottom of feet, different acupuncture points, and then just point it at wherever hurts, really. I mean, that sounds kind of goofy, but so far, from personal experience, I always love experimenting on people. The 5 people who I've used it on personally with pain got results in the first time I used it on them. Boom, like that. So love it for that. I also love it that I can use this device and I can use it on my water. So I take a mason jar, I run the water in it for about 30 seconds, 60 seconds, and the water is awesome. First time I started drinking, I'm like, there's something else about it. I notice when I drink the water, even though I'm drinking a lot, I feel hydrated. And interesting enough, I don't have to go to the bathroom as much at night. Some crazy pictures on people growing plants with this water and normal tap water, and the results on how fast plants grew. Crazy. So if you use it, you always want to use wanded water first, drink it, then do it on yourself, and then drink some more water, right? So just in general, loving the results, crazy results I'm seeing with people, and talking to people. A lot of the people who bought it from me, I had a lady the other day, she's like, I had pain in my hand from a car accident 5 months ago. It's not going away, okay? I was about to get another shot, got the device, used it twice for 60 seconds, boom, better. Had a friend of mine who had got shingles from the vaccine, and her jaw, she's like, oh, my jaw is in pain all the time, it's just not going away. And I'm like, I will come over to your house and I will wand you, see what happens, because I'm like experimenting. And I actually had to leave my extra device with her for a few days because it worked so well, and she was so happy. She didn't even get up to when we were leaving. She was still sitting in her chair clutching and going, oh, it's so nice. I feel so much better. So I found, for me, I wanted different, almost chakra points in my body, in my throat and my chest, and it felt like my chest went, boom, expanded. I pulled my back a bit the other day, lifting, and I was like, oh, I'm going to have to go to the chiropractor. And I'm like, wait a second, I don't want to spend $40 at the chiropractor. So I leaned over on a bench, and I told my wife, I go, just wand me. She just wanded my lower back, and it was like, boom. And her hip was out the other day. She's like, my hip's out. I got to go to the chiropractor. I'm like, let me experiment on you again. Wanding her hip, her back, took a few minutes, never had another issue. So the nice thing about this, a lot of times people ask me, well, how does it compare to the Healy? The way I would describe it is this is almost like a pressure washer, and the Healy's like a fine, beautiful, expensive automatic sprinkler misting system that knows when to turn on and off, right? It's very different. Are they both water? Are they both frequency? Of course, but very different devices. The pressure washer, I turn it on, I point it, boom, it's done. You asked me to try and figure out the programmer on the misting system. I'm like, oh my God, where's the instructions? It's going to take me a while. So partially it's activation energy, and that's one of the big advantages of this. Like my parents have several Healys, but they're not using them. Too complicated for them. They're using this, and by the way, they're using the Vitify liquid curcumin drops, which are the freaking bomb on what that stuff does. It's absolutely incredible. So my parents now using both the Vitify drops and this, it's like they'll use it. I don't have to tell them how to use it, right? And both of them are getting wonderful results when they just weren't consistently using the Healy. The Healy, by the way, they're about to have this big meeting and unveil some things. I think it's going to be something with Carolyn McMicken. You're going to see some super cool dual band frequency device come out. I know there's some very cool whole house type of crazy things to integrate everything together. Nina may even be coming out with something for water, but honestly, if you come out with one thing for water, this thing will do it already. So I know friends have paid $5,000 for a device to make their water wetter, to structure it, and this appears to already be doing that to quite a degree. Anyways, tons of stories I've talked with people. If you want more information, I've done 4 almost 1 hour live Zooms on people get on and they share their stories, and it's blowing my mind, the results. I remember I just did it last night. So woman gets on, she's like, I had a car accident, in massive pain, 14 compressed discs, 2 ruptured. It was just like, sounded crazy. She goes, they wanted me to do surgeries. I didn't want to do surgeries, on all sorts of pain medication and tons of pain. Got my device, did it one night. She goes, next day, I was pain free. I was like, what? It's crazy. So for definite pain, inflammation, major issues like that, this is the bomb. Best thing for pain, inflammation is combine it. First, the Vitify liquid gold turmeric drops to deal with generalized systemic inflammation. Works amazing. Then the next thing, this spot treat what's left and use the Healy to really, one of the Healy's biggest advantages is to shift consciousness and energy and peace. And that's a very gradual, very subtle, but really profound thing that you walk through. And I don't think there's anything else better out there as a tool to help you do that than the Healy. One of my favorite things in life is to take my Healy, the coaching program, go sit down by the river, listen to some binaural audios, run the coaching program for what I want to create in life, and start journaling. And it's like literally feels like heaven out there. Anyways, hope this is helpful for you. If you want more information on any of that, I will leave my email address below and happy to answer any questions.